So yeah, if you could tell your grandchildren anything about life, what's important for you? What do you think they should get out of it? What do you think, what information do you have that you've experienced that would help them somehow, or what
Lori,
would
you got to remember, everything that comes out of my mouth, everything is from 50 years back of everything. So of what was then is so different, and the future is going to be unbelievable. You know, in another 20, 30 years, the way things are going today, the technology is just, you know, everything's obsolete the next day. So it's just too hard to even, you know, for any ideas, you know, to tell them anything right now. You know, they're being babies, you know, I mean, it's just very hard, you know.
Oh.
See what I mean? It's very hard, difficult to put into words.
Okay,
you know?
well, what would you tell them about their education?
Well, it's very important, of course, you know. Now, Grandpa had no education at all. Yeah, I was, yeah, my war stories are completely opposite with, you know, in today's world, you know, it's, you know, I mean, I was very lucky. I was always working, though. I was always keeping busy, but for the new generation today coming up, you know, education is very, very important, you know, as far as, because, you know, jobs, money, everything is just crazy, you know.
What would you say to them about money?
Well, that's the name of the game, you know, and you just, you know, that's what keeps your head above water, you could say. It's, you just got to hang on to it, try not to get into debt, because that's another silent killer, you know, so you don't want to put yourself in a hole, and it's very easy to do, believe me. And but, you know, that's the fun of life, just keep bouncing around and getting into different things, and, you know, it just, like I said, for me, I've been very lucky through all my ups and downs and everything is, you know, just, you know, I always, wait, shut it off for a second, let me just tell you, I want to just kill it for a second.
Well, hold on a second, wait, hold on a second, hold on. So, because we're just going to keep going.
It?
Well, let's just keep going. So then, okay, what about passions? Let's come to your passions. You've got your motorcycles, your cars, those types of passions. What would you say about passions for your grandchildren?
Well, you know, everybody's different again, you know.
Yeah.
Look at you and Eric, aren't even nothing to do with what I'm involved in, you know, never was.
How would you say for them to hone in their passion? What would you tell them about looking for their passion?
Well, that's what I mean, the key word I found out in life, believe it or not, is to have a hobby of some kind, believe it or not, because people I've known that are older than me had no hobbies, and guess where they ended up? At AA, which is a bar. They were drinking themselves to death. They were so bored with life. So, like for me, I was always involved with cars and motorcycles, so I was always, even to this day, I'm still, you know, with the car, of course, and it keeps me busy, it keeps my mind going, and I have so much fun with it on top of it all. So the idea is you got to have something, you know, you have your job, but you got to have something on the side to keep you busy doing something, you know, and it's hard to explain, really, to put it into words, but like I said, I've seen people ended up, you know, drinking themselves to death, had money, homes, had everything, and they were going belly up, you know, so anyway.
What? Good. Okay, thank you. And what else? I mean, is there anything like, okay, like just what's wisdom of being on the planet 70 years taught you?
Yeah, just don't get into debt. That's, again, easy to do and all hell to break out of it. So that's where I've been lucky too. So, you know, I don't owe anybody anything other than rent. So, you know, that's the name of the game. You just gotta, you know, and like me and Eric the other day were trying for the lotto. The 400 million, of course, we didn't win nothing, but one person won that, by the way.
Okay, so wow. What about love? What do you want to tell your grandchildren about love?
That's like rolling the dice. It's very difficult. It's a lot of fun, and you know, what can you say about love? Oh my God, so many war stories there. You know, it's oh boy, I don't even know where to start there, but yeah.
What would you tell them when they start dating someone, or what would you? Because what do you look for in a person? And how do you?
There's no magic to any of this. You just, you know, you weed out the deadbeats and you keep looking for, you know, somebody. You know, now look at your mom. How we met. Here she was watering the lawn next door in her bikini. It caught my attention. Yeah, that stopped me.
Okay. How do you get through a tough time?
How do you get through it?
How do you get through a tough time?
You know, I've been very lucky on stuff like that. Even from the moment when I lost my leg, nothing bothered me. I mean, you know, you know, everybody thought all hell was going to break loose and everything like that. It didn't bother me at all. It's just that I always think of tomorrow's another day, and you bounce back and you keep on going. You know what I mean? As far as, you know, I could have been still in the hospital today. I've seen people when I was there were there before me, were still in the hospital, and I left months after they were gone. They were still there. So I mean, everybody handles everything so differently, but you know, I just looked at it as another day, and you just keep on going. That's why, you know, when the magazines wrote Mad Mel rides again, you know, it was so funny.
Get back on your horse, get back on your bike, just
that's
keep
what
going.
I said when I woke up. 38 days I was wiped out, and I didn't even know my leg was gone, and they said, you know, you lost your leg, and I went just like this. I said, goodbye leg, but thank you God for the brain. I wasn't a vegetable. I could have been a vegetable so easy, or dead, one of the two. And so it never bothered me ever. It never, you just keep on going. You know, life, there's so many ups and downs as you go through life. It's amazing. It's like dodging a bullet half the time.
So gratitude is really important.
Yeah, it's just a lot of different things. You know what I mean? And you want to be happy, and you guys are going to be so beautiful, and it's amazing how time flies. That's the other sad part of the story, is the older you get, the faster it goes.
Definitely. So what else do you want to tell Addie or Zaden?
Oh boy, I have to tell them. Like I said, by the time they get 20 years from now, everything is going to be completely different, you know, than right now. So, like I said, the technology is just, you got to remember, 100 years ago was the covered wagon. And look at today, they've gone to the moon, they've done so many goofball things, and this was, it's just now over 100 years ago that, where they're, all the cars and planes and everything, it's crazy, the technology is just unbelievable today, If you would have said what we're doing today back then, you'd say there ain't no way you can do that. Where today it's like nothing, it's part of life, just keep on going. Just go with the flow, you might say.
Go with the flow.
Yeah, just enjoy life, and it's short enough as it is, believe me. I remember as a teenager, even in high school, waiting for summer vacation, which would be from January to June. That 6 months took a year to get there. And now, where I'm at as a senior dinosaur, you just blink, it'll be 6 months in a flash, it's just, everything keeps changing all the time, it's just so crazy.
So what's one of your funny stories?
Oh,
you have so many stories.
Yeah, Grandpa's got a whole flock of them.
Yeah.
Let's see, where do you want to start? Well, let's see, in 1948, Grandpa almost killed 10 people. I was 8 years old or 9 years old at the time. That was my first fireworks. Grandpa used to make, my own fireworks, so that was one experience I had. And then in the Army, when I was in 1957, I was in the Army, and I lost 4 tanks. I was on guard duty, lost 4 tanks, and everybody, I even told that story today to some people. They were Navy, and I was telling them about it, and they were cracking up. Then when I was a milkman in the 60s, I rolled a milk truck over and all kinds of stupid things. I mean, I kept on going, of course. And let's see, oh God. And then, this is, of course, then when I lost my leg was 1986, woke up in 87, that was 38 years gone.
Right.
It's so funny when I'm thinking about, it reminds me even when I was in jail in 1957, my first wife, mother came after me, because we were goofing around, and I was in the Army at the time. So what made it so funny was that they came by and picked me up. The police took me to the Hollywood jail, and they kept cleaning. It was a mattress. Anyway, it was so funny because as the gentleman walked out the door, I closed it behind him. So a couple hours later, I could hear him talking. We got to talk to this Private Mandel. So I opened up the door and walked out to jail. So you see the look on their face. How do you do that? So anyway, it was 1958. So I was in jail for 1 day, 1 year. It sounds like 57. Happy New Year is 58. I got up and it was 58 the next couple hours later, literally. So it sounds so funny. I was in jail for a year for 1 day. Not even that. You've
had a lot of luck in your life. You've really had a lot of luck. You've had a lot of blessings.
Right.
You've just really watching your life is
I think of so many times I could have been gone already. I mean, let alone that accident. When you see pictures of the body laying there with all the blood coming out of me, you'd say, they had a sheet over me. I said, who's that? They said, that's you. I mean, that was the motorcycle accident. On that one with the fireworks thing too, that was another one. I could have been gone on that one back then. And then I just had another one too, a close one, where I would have been gone. I'm trying to remember which one that was. God, there's so many stories.
Yeah.
Grandpa's having a hard time remembering all the stories. I got to write. In fact, people, when I start telling them about a couple of things, they said, you should write a book.
Totally.
For all your war stories.
So good. Awesome. Well, that's good. I mean, we'll do more videos, but I just wanted to get this video, just something for your grandbabies.
I know, it's so hard. Like I said, the future is going to be unbelievable. The rate things are going today, it's just amazing. Pretty soon you'll be going to the moon just for a vacation,
Okay. You want to say bye?
Okay, bye-bye, kids. Bye-bye. Love you.